Questions for Anne Hathaway and for Tim as well. What was your inspiration, your approach to playing your role? And as has been quoted in the press in the last 24 hours, was there any involvement from Nigella Lawson, our domestic goddess TV chef, in the approach for that, or is that a load of rubbish? How did you approach your role in the movie, Anne?
You want to go or do you want me to go first? Me go first. Okay, well, when it comes to inspirations, I mean, whether, I never try to inflict, I never say to anybody, do this or do that, I mean, they're the ones doing it because, the joy for me is to see what these great actors do with a character. I mean, I may give a few hints or something. I think I might have mentioned her, but I'm not even sure Anne knew who she, okay, yeah. So it wasn't that important because I said I dropped it and I just let her, I didn't dwell on it or anything, and we talked about lots of other different things, so it wasn't, Yeah, but it's just, there's certain look, I don't know, there's just certain things, but then, I think every good actor draws upon lots of different inspirations, and, especially when these guys are just working in this vacuum. I mean, that was my only anchor, is just one actor on a set, on a green screen, coming up with a character, and so I was very grateful that they all kind of made something out of nothing, basically.
I thought that the Nigella reference was actually very helpful, the way she's so passionate about food, and especially her descriptions of it. That definitely helped me in the cooking scene, more so than the rest of the other scenes, but more so when she's in the kitchen. I'm misquoting here, but Nigella's always talking about, like, a cacophony of flavors that enters your mouth, and it's kind of, I wanted to give the White Queen that kind of sensuality in the kitchen. And of course she's talking about like buttered fingers and things like that, and then makes herself retch, so it's not quite the same effect.
Okay, the